Henley is a widely known leader within the Rollin 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan. On that application, Mr. Henley falsely stated that his music label, Unique Music, operated at a $200,000 profit in 2019 and was entitled to government assistance, despite the reality that the company had operated at a loss and was ineligible for such relief. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options, which, as I said, purports to give South LA at-risk youth alternatives to gang violence, drugs, and other criminal activity. Henley used this charity as a front. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement. If convicted on the racketeering conspiracy, he and his co-conspirators face approximately a 20-year federal prison sentence. I want to thank our federal law enforcement partners, our state law enforcement partners who brought about
Big U turning himself in.
It's going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. That's a fault. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about Wack. Wack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All
and I keep Wack did respond. And I got that. We got that next.
Sending shit around the internet. All y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying. All of y'all giving these likes and hidden likes. All y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city. It's gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself out. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the fuck they want.
Shout out to Mount Reed, that's in the building. Hey, look.
It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in, though.
Okay, I can now play the clip where Wack 100 responded to his comment.
3 days in a row.
He mentioned his name.
And told the city they didn't want nobody to give me.
I ain't committed no crimes. Ain't covered nothing up with developing option. Shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. ain't gonna be no real evidence. There ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeat of thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They're finna lump all of us up and say it's all the Rollin 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows, and 100 shows and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people.
I guess I'm Mexican.
Let me get this right, Big Useless.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So
Go
let me
ahead,
get this
King.
right.
Yo,
So
yo,
you telling me,
oh, there, go
stupid
ahead.
motherfucker, this is 2025. See, here go the problem. You must then take heed and go attorney up. Because your attorney would have told you, come to me, don't say nothing, don't do no videos, and we're going to walk you in if that's what you're going to do. Because what you just did, dummy, is you gave the federal agents all the motherfucking firepower they need, because now you can't renege on none of this shit. See, your stupid motherfucking ass ain't read your motherfucking superseding indictment paperwork. Nigga, we just learned about this March 3rd, 2025. Bozo. This investigation started 2021. How do they know? I'm going to tell you how they know. You got a nigga named Bay, motherfucker, Sylvester, who I've been knowing probably before you, because he didn't used to fuck with you. Red Mike's brother. Y'all know who this nigga is, right? You done took this nigga, a regular nigga. Let me tell you what type of nigga you is. You took a regular dude, a regular civil dude, because you had no more firepower or no more soldiers or flunkies around you. A regular dude, and you intimidated him and made him do things and participate in things that you knew damn well didn't fit. And what he started to do, you know what he did? He turned into motherfucking Sonny Brasco. You remember how Sonny Brasco's motherfucking his wife started telling him, you're starting to become them. You're supposed to be undercover. They started to think he was really a Rollin 60 Crip. I got the power. Big U ain't gonna like this. I'm the only buffer between Big U and Big U. If I get out the way, this gonna happen. You sending niggas over there to extort for $500 and $1,000. Let me tell you something, you silly, dumb, stupid, nitwit, dick-witted, bozo ass nigga. You picked up more than 10 occasions we read the federal motherfucking money given to the motherfucking victim. You stupid motherfucker. You pressing. They got a motherfucking Scarface goddamn camera in the motherfucking clock, and you sending Vay, a civilian who's supposed to tell on you. Vay ain't no
Yeah, that was
goddamn
it.
gang
Remember,
member.
Wack goes
I
in.
said
I
it.
ain't want to
That
play
nigga
too much
Vay
of it.
talk about pop out of football all.
Cause Wack goes in, and he's in his emotion because Big U took shots at him, and now people are online calling Wack 100 a snitch. So, Hakeem, your thoughts about everything that was going on between Wack 100, Big U, and also No Jumper as well, because two of his co-hosts that had their own segment are now, because they were with Big U, are arrested as well. Go right ahead.
Wrong is wrong, right is right. Wack didn't do nothing. No Jumper didn't do nothing. DJ Vlad didn't do nothing. Nobody didn't do nothing. Here's the thing. I went and looked over this with a fine-tooth comb. The paperwork out there. When the feds come, and this is for a lot of you guys who are gang members, because RICO's for everybody. When the feds come, they got something on you.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Rashawn Williams. R.I.P. to Rashawn Williams, the 21-year-old who got unalived, and they dumped him like trash on the side of a highway. Big U needs to go to jail for that baby. I looked it over. He had nonprofits. They gave him millions of dollars. He had no tax information. He signed for PPP loans. He had no tax information. They went back to the people who did his taxes and say, oh, they came at the last minute. A lot of this stuff he caused on himself. He was extorting weed dispensaries, telling people to give up money and extorting people around town. When you act like a mafia boss, you get extorted. I'm going to say this again, and I'm in it like this. R.I.P. to Rashawn Williams. I want you to know his name. A 21-year-old young black kid that he was mentoring, that was a part of his Little League football, that was his son's best friend, that was signed to his label, that the mother trusts Big U with to protect his baby. He is a snake in the grass. That's why I don't like gangs, all that checking in. We ain't checking in ish. That baby is not here anymore. The potential for that man to have kids, to be a husband, to take care of his family is wiped away. Big U just wiped out a bloodline. I want you people to think about that.
Yeah, but Big U, you know, he like a mafia boss. And I that people got to keep in mind, he was a former manager of Nipsey Hussle. So a lot of people think he also has something to do with that because Nipsey Hussle wanted out. So these guys, they come in, they come in as sheep, but they actually wolves in sheep clothing. So you got to be very careful when it comes to the aspect of that. And Wack 100, like you say, he went in and say, hey, you caused this on yourself. It ain't had nothing to do with me. It ain't had nothing to do with the podcast. It ain't had nothing to do with it at all. Me being a snake is just you. The way you operate things is just messy. And mind you, he was on a run before he turned himself in because he knew when the feds are coming, there's no way you can run to. You can't go to Mexico. You go anywhere you want. Your phase is gonna be up pretty much everywhere. Everywhere was on the news, especially when it comes to California. When they're coming for you, they're coming for you. So Big U knew he made a terrible mistake. I want to see how this is gonna end up turning out. Is he gonna start snitching himself and talking about, hey, I ain't had nothing to do